Nice start at Grand River, and the Golds finishing second by a neck. Now back to even money is the 5. Trouble with Names. It's post time for race 6 here at Woodbine, Mohawk Park. Field of 7, picking up speed. Here they come. And there they go. And they're off and trotting and beginning down the middle. Trouble with Names going to the front. On the inside, that's Houston Sealster alongside Fireflies and Thunder, followed by Sapphire Steve setting up in 4th. Top 5 start there for Modelo Gold is being kept to the outside. Seasonal and I'm a Dinosaur can see them all in the early going. As they race to the opening quarter, it's Trouble with Names at 7-5, and McClure, they lead the way by a length. 27-3, your first quarter split with Fireflies and Thunder racing in second. Houston Sealster sitting in third. Sapphire Steve is 4th. Off the speed in 5th there, that's a Seasonal, followed by Modelo Gold, who's now found a seat, and I'm a Dinosaur can see them all by the 3/8 mark, and Trouble with Names leading the way. Right on the helmet there is Fireflies and Thunder. Houston Sealster right there in 3rd. Sapphire Steve is peeking to the outside from 4th with Seasonal, and Modelo Gold. I'm a Dinosaur still trails the field 58-1 to the halfway point, and they move into the far turn, and Trouble with Names in front by a length and a half. Sapphire Steve first up from 4th, 3rd, and now 2nd. Sapphire Steve is trotting well and applying pressure to Trouble with Names. Grabbing that cover there is Houston Sealster out in 3rd. On the inside, Fireflies and Thunder. Seasonal is gapped in 5th, followed by I'm a Dinosaur, and Modelo Gold will have to make some surges as they come down the stretch. 127-2 to the 3/4, and Trouble with Names still leads it. Sapphire Steve at 7-1 is doing some stick handling to try and find an inside lane, but it's a Trouble with Names opening up some separation now on the field. Leads it by about 3-4. Sapphire Steve and Houston Sealster, followed by I'm a Dinosaur, but it's Trouble with Names McClure getting it done. Houston Sealster was 2nd. Sapphire Steve the show spot, 155-3. Steve at 7-1 is doing some stick handling to try and find an inside lane, but it's a Trouble with Names opening up some separation now on the field. Leads it by about 3-4. Sapphire Steve and Houston Sealster, followed by I'm a Dinosaur, but it's a Trouble with Names McClure getting it done. Houston Sealster was 2nd. Sapphire Steve the show spot, 155-3. There's your winner, number 5, Trouble with Names, 2-year-old gelding by Muscle Mass out of the Archangel mare, Usaini B, owned by Pat Dillon and Patty Hoskin, co-owned and trained by Paul Reed. Bob McClure captaining his 2nd winning drive of the evening. Trouble with Names hits a new plateau of 155-3. Bob McClure picking up his driving double.